LEGO's May the 4th celebration has come and gone, but I think this year may have had my personal favorite gift with purchase ever, which I'll talk more about later. First, let's get the smaller stuff out of the way. The AAT Polybag is a pretty great little set. My first experiences with LEGO Polybags were the old Brickmaster magazines that came with a polybag every month. So whenever I get one now, it always hits me with a little nostalgia. This AAT is so well designed and has better proportions than the last Playscale Tan Trade Federation AAT we saw from LEGO. And while yes, it would have been cool to see an improved Playscale AAT, this one is still a nice addition to my collection. The Grogu's Escape set is almost perfect. For minifigures, we get two 501st clones with helmet holes, Grogu, and the newest character for this set, Kelleran Beck. The other three minifigures are nice additions, but Kelleran Beck is the standout for me. I loved seeing Ahmed Best's return to Star Wars, and the fact that he has a LEGO minifigure within a year of his first appearance is so cool. Grogu comes with a pram, which is modified to fit into the speeder, and these two clones are nothing new, but still welcome additions to my clone army. This is the second time we've gotten a Bark speeder with sidecar in LEGO form. This is one of my personal favorite land vehicles in Star Wars, so I may be a bit biased when I say this, but this build is so great. I love how pretty much every time LEGO releases a Bark speeder, it's better than the previous one. The previous build in this case being the 501st Legion's Clone Trooper set. Technically Crosshair Speeder is the last one, but it's the same build. The improvements to this build being the engines on the rear of the speeder. I love how detailed this build gets to really look like the in-universe vehicle. I don't love the sticker detail on these engines, but I can live with it. Since I'm someone that doesn't need every vehicle to be perfect minifigure scale, I'll absolutely give up some of that scale accuracy for a more detailed build. And the other part of this set is a streetlight. It's kinda cool, and I could see myself using a few of these builds for photography or display, but for this set, it's just kinda meh. And for the $30 price tag, they could have at least given us two of these. Overall, a fun set, but maybe wait for a discount to pick the set up. Next is the set I was most excited to get, Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator, or the Scimitar. Pretty much all my life, I have loved Darth Maul, and this ship design is the perfect thing to go along with him. And I never got any of the previous versions of the Scimitar. So, a new Playscale version for only $70 plus a Saw Gerrera minifigure, man, I would buy this set day one, no question. Let's talk about that minifigure real quick. Saw Gerrera looks pretty great. I can definitely understand people's criticisms about the color choice. However, I do think that in hand, the dark green looks a lot better than the rendered promo pictures. Though I will say the cape is not the best. I really like the face prints we get on Saw, even including the Forrest Whitaker eye. They really captured that likeness. Though I'm not really sure how I feel about the hairpiece. He comes with the same stand that every other 25th anniversary minifigure comes with. As for the other minifigures, a very controversial Darth Maul. The controversy being that this new version doesn't have pupils. Personally, I think this choice makes a lot of sense, since the pupils on Darth Maul are always off. But also, just in the context of LEGO's design language, it makes more sense than some minifigures randomly having pupils. Also, this set comes with a new Qui-Gon Jinn and Anakin Skywalker. Qui-Gon has a cloth poncho, and Anakin's new hairpiece works really well. It would have been nice if a Padme or Captain Panaka was included though. And I am not disappointed at all with this build. This may end up being one of my all-time favorite sets, because the shaping and detail is just so good. The one big problem with the shaping is this big ridge for one of the play features. However, it's LEGO. It's so easy to modify this. 2 Bricks has a quick, easy, and cheap modification for this that looks so good, and I'll link in the description of this video. This ship, from most angles, just looks great, and one easily fixed flaw makes people lose their minds. The play feature that causes this bulge is the storage hatch for the probe droids. I don't hate this feature. In fact, if I was a kid, I know I would love this feature, and the dropping mechanism is really well designed. This ship also has the very rare appearance of landing gear, which does put the ship at a downward angle, but that's not much of an actual problem for me. The probably most recognizable feature of this ship is the wings that fold open, and in my opinion, it replicates the look of these wings really well for the scale it's at. There are some very well hidden spring-loaded shooters at the front of the ship, and finally, the cockpit actually opens up and has room for Maul on his speeder, which is also his seat, and storage for Maul's lightsaber. This part of the ship is so incredibly well designed. I especially love how seamlessly it closes up, and also this neat little detail of the engine exhaust. Speaking of Maul's speeder, I think this design is pretty decent, and resembles the speeder enough for this relatively small set. Now, as much as I like this set, I think that it would have been really cool if they included a moisture evaporator side build, just as a little nod to the 1999 lightsaber duel set. Overall, I think this set is so close to being the best Infiltrator yet. Yes, it is smaller than the other recent Sith Infiltrators, but it is easily the most well-detailed of the past versions of this set. I can definitely recommend picking this set up. And finally, we can talk about the promo that everyone has been waiting for. Wait. What the hell is that? This coin promo that LEGO has been doing for the past couple years of May the 4th just makes no sense to me. I'd much rather have a minifigure polybag or really anything else that's actually related to LEGO. I haven't even opened this thing until this video, and it is just... like, I just don't care about it, and it really feels like a waste. I've not heard a single person praise LEGO for making these coins. I don't know who is collecting these, but it feels so wasteful to be including these. I hope LEGO hears this feedback from the community and changes these wasteful promos to something that will actually make collectors happy. Okay. Now we can talk about the Battle Droid Carrier gift with purchase. This set is so good. Like, genuinely too good to be a promo set. I love this homage to the old Battle Droid Carrier from 2001, even using the same connection to the droid rack as the old one. This set is just a way more detailed version of that old set, and I think it's one of the coolest promos of maybe the past decade. Easily the best gift with purchase promo that I myself have ever gotten. It comes with 2 pilot droids with a new torso print design and 6 normal battle droids. And the main play feature is really just putting the droids on the carrier. It's simple, but very reminiscent of the original set. This set also comes with a 25th anniversary brick. I wish I could recommend that everyone get this set, but by the time this video releases, the May the 4th promotion will be long over, and this set will be going for way more money than it's worth on eBay. It's unfortunate that this set is so limited because it really is just an all-around enjoyable set. Overall, I think the 2024 May the 4th was full of great sets, but some not great prices. $30 for Grogu's Escape? Absolutely not worth that price. It's a nice set to have, but it does not feel like $30 worth of LEGO. Darth Maul's Sith Infiltrator does feel like an okay $70. Sure, including a little Vaporator side build would have helped justify that cost a bit more, but it's definitely not a bad price. I was fortunate enough to have $100 worth of VIP points during this release, so paying $65 for all of this wasn't so bad for me. But I can absolutely understand people being dissatisfied with this year's May the 4th releases. Later.